honor and protect.
I do.
To shield from, to fail to prevent her abduction, erase her identity, your own true self.
Please, stop.
And Julia, Ethan.
I am the storm.
Good evening, Mr. Consequences. His syndicate of rogue covert operatives continues to be known and at large. The remnants of this extremist splinter cell refer to... They are responsible for the recent smallpox outbreak, and Indian control agents would indicate that a new client has hired the Apostles for a more ambitious apocalyptic manifesto calling for the destruction of the current world order. Security clearance was revoked after he expressed fiercely anti-religious views in Eastern Russia. This would indicate that John materials in play could complete 3 nuclear weapons in as little as 72 apostles. These weapons represent an unprecedented threat to countless millions. If you or any members of your IMF team are caught or killed,
He's late. Gives me the creeps. Okay, just relax. I'm relaxed.
Thought you said you were relaxed.
It's entirely possible to be relaxed and extremely... Here, now, a dark alleyway, waiting to buy black market plutonium from a site.
Real tough guy.
And tonight, Luther, I would like to be in the van. He's here. It's never wrong. And whenever I meet you, it tells me this. I'm here to do business. Tell... What's that?
This is a beryllium rod.
Bring the money.
I got it!
What can the Apostles do for you? Hunt.
What do you want?
I can do that!
Benji, get the car.
You a deal, Hunt. Give us the plutonium, and we won't kill... I'm gonna count to 3. 1.
Sorry, I didn't know what else to do.
We're good.
Why aren't we?
Us. 3 massive explosions have gone off simultaneously. Cameras can get. It is believed that the Pope was in residence from the USS Ronald Reagan in the Red Sea off the coast of Max.
Ethan.
No word on casualties
It's
yet,
done.
but we can assume that possessed. The question now is who would attack all 3 of these hosts? Within minutes of the attack, Congress ordered an emergency reset, military on highest alert.
Would you excuse us, please?
Your lab.
There's never been peace without first a great suffering. The greater the suffering...
Nobody's gonna read that manifesto, ever. I can promise you that.
Someone hit me.
That was too...
Lark,
John Lark. We know all about him.
you know you. Well, whoever you are the...
Lark.
What if we make a deal?
No, there's no deal. Luther, step out.
What if they read the manifesto on the air?
What, you can do this code?
Ethan! Think...
Cooperate. Yes, sir. If we read the man.
To get some additional information. I've just been attacked. I've been asked to read this manifesto, and it's as mankind is drawn to a self-destruction like a moth to the candle itself.
Well, it's not gonna help you now.
But by averting disaster, not the beginning of the end. It is the beginning of a greater mutual understanding.
Go.
When? That was an hour ago.
I was driving the other car.
phone you unlocked led us to a server in Iceland where we managed to nickname the White Widow. It's all a front for her real trade. Arms dealing, money, which we can only assume is our missing plutonium. To make contact and sell the package to the highest bidder, which gives you 2 hours to recover the plutonium or save your team. You chose your team, and now the world isn't really that as a sign of weakness. To me, that's your greatest strength. Because of you. Don't make me regret it.
This is the CIA's plane. It doesn't take off without my say-so. The board is waiting.
Spend 24 hours we don't have to pull a confession we can't. Why the IMF exists.
The IMF is Halloween Allen. A bunch.
And his team would be dead.
Yes, they would. That's special activities.
His reputation precedes. President, you have a problem with that? You take it up with him.
I have already, and he agrees with me. No one comes between them.
We're waiting Lark at the VIP lounge at midnight. No one will be admitted without a pre-issue. Find that ID band, you find Lark.
Then what?
With the Widow, she takes us to the package.
People actually...
In 10 seconds, he'll look like any other drunk at the party. That's not what this is about.
Sure it is.
If you hadn't gunned down the syndicate agent they sent you to find.
If you have a problem with my methods, you can always stay behind.
2 minutes to decompression.
Suit up. The Widow is meeting. Is your option? Hey, your heads-up display is a built-in guns. Is that clear?
Crystal.
We gotta talk. Need to rethink this. Out of my way, Hunt. Do you copy? Walker! Walker!
9,000.
Shit.
4,000.
Walker! Walker!
It's lower.
Oh, God. Looks like you lost your oxygen. That's where the Widow is meeting Lark. Where's the needle?
Hey, chut. Regarde.
Oh, méchant, quoi. Est-ce qu'on peut joindre à vous? On va pas vous manger, les gars.
I was aiming for his chest.
Cancel extraction. We're code blue.
What are you doing here? You're not here by accident. Who sent you? I have to hope they never met.
Hope is not a strategy.
You must be new.
What aren't you telling me?
You don't understand what you're involved in.
I don't understand.
These in 3 minutes.
You're welcome. Been sent here to kill Locke.
No shit.
No, not me. Contractors. Paid us.
This.
I can't tell you that.
Those of you who knew her understood her strength, her soul. It is that part of her spirit that is... She had a fascination for paradoxes. But she had dreams of a very different future. Went ultimately to making it what it could someday be, a little closer.
Actually. It's an alias.
I like Locke. It's of a certain ring.
We don't have a lot of time.
I'll be on.
Ugly as they come. I'll be honest with you. Your life is in danger.
It's time to go.
Don't turn this into a scene. You're saying?
Your life is in danger. It's like there are people here who don't want this meeting to happen. Maybe they're just here for me. Are you willing to take that chance? Or would you rather leave that to your brother?
The French government took receipt of the asset at noon today. We'll create a diversion at this intersection here.
The asset. The asset. His name is Solomon Lane. British special agent. Sabotage, assassination, mass murder.
It's ugly.
Passed around from one government to another.
I didn't make myself clear. I came to...
Seller. My seller's not interested in cash, so if you want the... A down payment in good faith.
There will be no witnesses.
What's my guarantee that Lane walks out of this thing?
What's the price? What'd you draw?
And children with smallpox.
Sleep well, everyone. Busy day tomorrow.
Got to be kidding me.
If you want Lane out of prison, this is how we get...
Wanted Lark to lead us to the plutonium and the apostles.
Lark's recruits.
Not according to our intelligence.
Intelligence gathered. Someone who knew our every move. Someone who could come and go like a...
Trying to save your ass. It won't work. They send a proxy.
A decoy. If he was really smart, losing in on his terrorist alter ego. So he pays a man to play the part of Lark, free to operate at will, with the full support of the U.S. government.
Why?
It's in a cause. And when that cause turned out to be a homicide, and how long before a man like that... I'm guessing it has all the proof you need.
true he brought down an entire passenger plane?
If it makes your skin crawl, it's probably true.
You're the guy that caught him, aren't you?
Burn that bridge when we get to it.
What is it? What's wrong?
Reggie, do you copy?
Arrêtez! Montrez-moi vos mains!
Ne faites pas ça, s'il vous plaît. Vous devriez partir.
Solo wants a word with you.
Pas si, je suis blessée.
Ça va aller.
We gotta go.
What the hell was that?
That was Ilsa.
Shut up.
look who's still alive.
Aren't hurt. Enough. That's never gonna happen.
Your mission, should you choose to accept, was giving you the orders or what? While everyday boys, desperate for attention, hoping to shape public opinion through fear.
That justifies bombing factories or bringing down civilian aircraft, or strapping me.
As I do, Ethan. Governments the world over descending into madness. Whose last hope? A chance to smash the old world. You should have killed me, Ethan. And the blood will be on your...
You're mine now.
You're just full of surprises, Nark.
Your brother's plan was...
Why not say that in the first place?
Because I don't trust you.
What can you do?
Where do I meet the courier?
Let's talk about Lane. She had the chance to kill you, but she didn't.
Okay.
Well, I'll make it more complicated. Suppose you don't meet the courier, and the plutonium goes to the highest bidder.
It's yours. At the meeting. Now,
I knew if I followed her, you'd...
I know.
we're not the ballet to kill Lark.
No.
You wanted Lark to break Lane out. Who's making you do this?
Bring Lane home through diplomatic channels. But too many countries want them.
That's not what I'm asking. Why did they send? You're free.
We are never free. Or I never stop running.
Can't help me.
I will get to him one way or another.
Where do I go?
Where would you like to meet?
And hadn't intervened, a great many people would have been killed.
Yes, Dunn, I'm sure that the good people...
Now, we meet the widow in 20.
Benji,
Jesus.
I'm sorry, what? My mission is to recover that plutonium, and I will do so at any games. You'll lose the plutonium. Again.
You let her.
How Ilsa Faust, Ilsa. How is she mixed up in all of this?
She's been ordered to kill Lane.
Us, Lane. She tried to kill Lane. She has no choice.
And she will kill me. I'm not gonna... We have to start getting ready for this meeting.
The meeting is a trap. Capturing the plutonium and the Apostles and John Lark buys her a lot of goodwill. And now her suspicions are confirmed. You see, it also links him to a lengthy correspondence and a long and incriminating history of rogue behavior corroborate Lark.
It's me. Get this information?
She didn't say.
Sir, you can't do that.
Hunt.
No, I know Lane. And he has no intention of happened upon this. Lane had it sent to her. He knew how she would react, just like he knew. Sir, there are still 2 plutonium cores in the wind.
And you...
You weren't there.
So making excuses for him is your full-time job now? Closest you're ever gonna get to that plutonium.
Sir, you don't actually believe that.
To think he's here for? You think he's some observer? He's in a...
No, sir. No.
I am not asking. Stickle, here's your friend. Would you please talk some sense into...
15 minutes before we meet the widow. You want the plutonium? We're the only ones who can get it for you. Luther, I need you to trust me. everybody.
Enough games. I'll take you out of here.
Where's Hunt?
And mine. What I do have is an extraction team with satellite overwatch and a pre. Why'd you have to? You give me the plutonium. You're wasting time. Referring to your peace. Or Hunt's suffering. Lame. That's not anarchy. That's revenge.
Hunt's the only friend.
It's just the job.
Oh.
Hats off, Mr. Secretary.
A man's a natural.
Fuck.
This proves nothing. I'm playing a role, just like you are, trying to...
He's paranoid, delusional, just like the dossier.
Did you get all that, Erica?
I did.
Delivered.
I'll come to you.
Drop it! Drop it! Weapons down right now, you!
Too much at stake here for me to take any chances. I'm bringing you all to Washington.
Erica. Sir.
Do you? Go.
We're not late!
Ethan, I'll tell.
I'm sorry, sir.
Get that son of a bitch.
Talk to me, Benji. Where's Walker?
He's about a quarter-mile away.
Because I'm being followed.
What do you mean, by her? Why is he running? You're gaining. Okay, that's all right. Right? Oh, sorry, I had it in 2D. Good luck. At the end of the bridge, turn left. You've almost got it. He's right in front of you.
You're gonna turn yourself in and admit your jump. If I see you again, she dies.
That's a 5-megaton nuclear device. That's greater than all the...
They have 2 plutonium cores, meaning 2 bombs.
Yeah.
Meaning once armed, the bombs cannot be disarmed.
The can't...
The solution to this is? This is a suicide mission. What is it?
Have a seat. Please. It's about two women. One was his wife, taken by some people who wanted to get to Ethan. But every time something bad happened in the world, Ethan would they both knew that someday, somehow, something truly terrible was.
Where is she now?
She's a ghost thief, and that keeps him going. He's good and he can handle right now.
Is everything all right?
Okay.
I know.
Traceable via satellite anywhere in the world. Lane had one 36-hour delayed activation in case Lane...
Plutonium.
How can you be sure?
His plan to put me in prison went to hell.
Traveling east over Europe at 500 knots.
He's airborne.
Shall we inform?
So where do we go?
How you doing, Mitch?
If there's a way to defuse these bombs, I can't find it.
What's his last position?
About 30 miles northeast.
Why would Lane target a medical camp?
They camped there for a reason. But what?
The largest natural irrigation system in the world. Fresh water from...
The greatest peace.
I still don't know.
Maybe. Look, there appears to be a flaw in the bomb's operating
So
system.
one of us needs to get the detonator and remove that key.
Yeah, but
While the rest of
in order to make this work, we can't remove the key or cut the fuses until...
The countdown starts.
And then remove that key.
Okay.
"15 minutes should give you enough time to reach minimum safe distance."
It's like a needle in a haystack.
Process of elimination, one at a time. Let's split up. Does he know?
Julia.
At Mass General. Before New York.
Oh, you kidding?
Help is needed.
Oh, well, actually, we're just about...
Oh, no, I'm working.
Field hospital outside of Darfur when the outbreak happened here, and here comes this phone call.
Thing.
Can you believe that?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, before Julia, I never traveled. I never even left the started at 50, heart attack at 55. And, she convinced me.
I'm happy for you.
Catch up.
Oh, no, I should get out of your hair.
Are you kidding? You should stick around. Why don't we give you a ride back to Turtuk? You two can catch up in the car. Yeah?
I'm so sorry, Julia. I'm so...
Take both helicopters.
Careful. Network signal's strong, which means the other device is close by, and the detonator. Right.
Oh, sure. I got this. Damn it. Ethan, the countdown has started. We have 15 minutes.
Walker.
Come on! It's done! What the hell is he doing?
I find it best not to look.
Later.
Luther.
Out of there.
Where's she gonna go? Business, Benji.
This is my business. Helicopter going after Walker. Oh, hold on. And the other bomb. We're still looking, but finding the bomb is not going to matter unless we have to. You find the bomb, I'll get the detonator. I won't let you down. Come on, Benji! Luther!
Anybody?
Okay, power. This is power.
Fire strippers.
I'm a doctor, not an electrician.
Sorry. The thing with the green, it's the red one in my right hand.
Just checking. Oh, highlight. Working in the wrong place.
Signatures everywhere. This is the perfect place.
I'm heading to the village.
Just wait for me, all right?
Cut this wire right here.
So, how is he?
No.
House at the edge of the village.
All right, just wait for me, okay? Ilsa, wait! No.
You're out of your mind! I don't know what's down there!
Did you say other, Bob?
Benji, do you read me?
I'm working on it.
You can't stop it. You understand? It's not you ever cared about.
Not when I'm this close. Not when I'm this close. Come on.
Go be with your husband.
Do.
You should see the red wire attached to the motherboard.
Yep.
You need to cut.
I told you, it can't be stopped. There's nothing.
counterclockwise.
Yep.
Get.
Okay, we copy.
How do we know if he's got the key?
He'll get it. We're out of time. We just have to hope he has it.
Okay, we'll do it on one.
Counting on one?
Yes, one. All right, stand by.
My man.
Can you hear me?
You're a lucky man. She got here now. See you later, Doc.
I'm sorry.
There's no reason to be sorry. Look at me. Look at me. Meet you. And everything that happened.
But what happened here?
I know you always will be. Very. Per your request. Through a broker, of course. After what happened in Paris, with British intelligence. The IMF. We need people like you. That way, I never have to.
Please don't make me laugh.
Ethan, take Julia to be your lawful wedded wife.
I do.
Terrors known and unknown. To lie, force her into hiding, take away all she has known. Do you choose to accept?
Don't.
I do.
Fate whispers to the warrior.
Hunt. The anarchist Solomon Lane. Since you can wreak havoc around the globe, the CIA's Special Activities Division had themselves as the Apostles. They have held Kashmir along the borders of China and Pakistan, threatening 1/3 of operation. They have been contacted by this man, an unidentified. It is believed Lark is responsible for the disappearance of Norwegian. Meanwhile, the Apostles have been in contact with elements of the Eastern European. Lark and the Apostles are working together to acquire functioning nuclear weapons. Ours. These devices would be man-portable and deployable anywhere. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to prevent it. The Secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions. Good.
He's never late.
He'll be here.
I don't like...
You don't sound relaxed. Luther, does he sound relaxed to you?
He sounds...
Easy at the same time.
No, it's not.
You do it all the time.
No, I don't. Benji, I won't let anything happen to you.
Okay.
See, Benji?
Oh, God.
Ethan, do you copy? Do you copy?
I have survived in this business with the help of a voice. Same thing.
What's that? The voice to flip a coin.
Which is causing a reaction with the plutonium inside the core. That's them.
Luther, bring the money. We need that money, Luther. Kill them. Luther, do you copy? Luther!
You boxed in, Hunt. Give us the plutonium.
Your friend. 2.
Look, sir.
You okay?
There's the plutonium.
It's gone.
Simultaneously in what appears to be a coordinated attack. This is at the time of the blast. Also live, we're looking at Jerusalem, Saudi Arabia. Radiation has been detected, indicating death toll is catastrophic. Early reports suggest the weapons used police sites. And why? The attacks occurred at precisely, and the Capitol building was evacuated. The president...
Dr. Delbrook.
Bring the bread of the peace. See, this will unite them. What day is it? How long have I been here?
What's
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
This is
nothing.
There's information in this phone that could lead us to him. And you have...
Enemy. You're why the system survives. Why does... Ethan, give me 5 minutes with this guy.
Ethan, we can do it with a phone call.
Well, if you...
Think of the greater good, please.
Yeah, you do that.
Manifesto. On there.
Trading and Global handed a document from Mills Delbrook, a nuclear retired. There has never been peace without first a great suffering. The so-called defenders of peace, the church, the government, they serve to delay a peace.
What's done is done.
That can only come through an ending.
Did we get it?
Through common suffering. It is the first step toward the ultimate. Did we get it?
Of course we got it.
Told you we get it.
I don't know.
What's done is done. And what we say.
To decrypt and communicate between John Lark and this woman, laundering extensive political connections provided with protection. The Lark in a private lounge at the Grand Palais in Paris during her annual fundraising event. The details are from now to find Lark.
Sir, I think there's something you need to know.
Honest. Some flaw deep in your core being. It also tells me I can count on you to cover my ass, because coming over here from the CIA...
Make the call.
We don't have time for this.
I have a team in Paris ready to grab Lark as soon as he leaves the pillar.
Trust from a man we haven't positively identified? No.
When you're grown men in rubber masks playing trick-or-treat. And if he hit the job, and that's why I want one of my own men on the scene, you use a scalpel. I prefer a hammer. Man goes where no one goes.
You and that plutonium.
Not Hunt, not his team, not
White Widow has spies at every level of government. This plane is posing as a electronic ID man. We've acquired the unique RFID number for Lark. And?
Fall for this shit. How do you intend to make Lark cooperate?
Coherent, completely pliable. After I borrow his face, you walk him out the...
I know you don't want me on this detail. But let's face it.
I wouldn't be here. That's right, I know all about you. Your what?
Your mission, should you choose to...
Lark in 30 minutes. Did you know? There's no atmosphere at the guidance system. Follow it. To the target. Open your chute when the system says nothing. Walker, we got a problem. There's a storm and we need... Enough talk.
Altitude.
Walker, what's the matter, hon? Afraid of a little lightning?
Altitude. 20,000 feet.
Walker!
Come on. Altitude.
Walker! Walker!
Altitude.
Didn't need it. Get him up.
On y va?
What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. Send sanitation.
Off-man's room.
That's it, just take it easy. That's it, just keep your head back until the bleeding.
I can't tell you that.
What are you doing?
I have a date with White Widow.
Yeah.
I have no other choice. White Widow's our only lead. I gotta be this guy for what I'm involved in. I don't understand what I'm involved in.
Ethan!
I'll make it work.
Ethan!
I'll make it work.
Assassins. They don't know what he looks like. They only know he's meeting the widow at midnight. If you go through...
You should have stayed out of the game.
Her tenacity, her resourcefulness, brought us all together tonight. Max was assassination she passed on to me. One in which her unique talents were no longer... That future isn't here yet. Don't go for dinner. Enjoy the party. You can't possibly be John Locke. I suppose it's better than John Doe. Honest with you, a man of your reputation, I wasn't expecting someone.
Don't you touch her.
Relax, it's my brother.
You don't want to be with this one?
And who would want to kill me?
The Americans, for starters. Don't believe me? Look around. And you have something I want. Right now.
I think I'd like to go home now.
Delivery will be via air to the Finance Ministry at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. The motorcade will automatically take the pre-planned alternate route here.
We paid a great deal of money for this information. They gave us everything but this man.
Turned anarchist. He used rogue covert ops.
They come.
He was captured by American agents to answer for his crimes.
Paris for plutonium.
Well, there must be a misunderstanding. Plutonium.
Extract Lane. How do I know the seller has what I want?
The courier will deliver 2 more within 48 hours. In exchange.
All right.
He's in an armored box. We'll pull him out when he...
The line at killing cops.
That's John Lark you're talking to.
I have no line.
I wanted Lark to break him out, not Ethan Hunt. I wanted Lark...
You may still get your chance.
Have you forgotten about the corpse we pulled out of...
Gathered by whom?
Hunt.
Ghost.
You're suggesting Hunt is...
Think about it. Would a man as careful as Lark really... He'd have his lady friend kill that decoy in front of her alive Lark, and has him killed. And under the guise of...
Why would Hunt turn?
Why did Lane lie? They turned against their masters. How many times had enough?
That is a serious accusation.
This is the phone we pulled off the dead body at the Grand Palais. Is it true Lane gassed the village just to kill one man?
Yes.
How long do you think he's gonna keep that to himself?
What the hell is he doing?
Restez où vous êtes!
Kennekar. Partez. S'il vous plaît.
Vous tous, montrez-moi vos mains!
S'il vous plaît. Vous devriez partir. Vale. Se vale. Je suis désolé.
Come on!
Very interesting.
There's a microwave.
90 seconds. You and your apostles.
I wonder even, did your master yourself moves one step closer to ending the world? I don't care in the least what people think or feel.
Into an explosive vest.
Consider it unfinished business, my funny. The Syndicate was created to tear them down, brick by brick, order. That hope is gone now because of you. The end you always feared. It's come in your hand.
Time. It's bad from the word go. You'd have lost all your men and people, especially not your brother.
So where's Lane? Certainly not in the bottom of the woman.
What?
Why? I did it for you.
My price just went up.
I want her, Lark.
I'd hate for her to come between us.
For?
Go to London. Instructions will... show up eventually.
You okay? You need to walk away. You were there to protect him.
Yes.
No, you needed him to break Lane out. And my sex.
Pound of flesh. A man like that, what he's seen, what he knows you. This is how I prove my loyalty. I spent 2 years undercover with Lane. To them, I'm as... Now tell me where he is. Please don't make me go through you.
Yes.
Are you here in London?
I am. Mr. Secretary.
I prayed that Paris and the nation of France as a whole will take that into account.
At which point we're told to come to London. Wait a minute. She's gonna take us to a courier who'll hand over our missing plutonium. Luther and I are gonna take you to the courier. Walker stays here and guards the real Lane.
Cost. Even if I have to trade Lane. The real
Lane.
And us worry about the apostles. As it stands, we have a bigger problem. Direct from MI6.
But wait, so that was her in Paris?
Don't let that happen.
Ethan, how exactly are you not gonna let that happen?
The White Widow was working with the CIA. She has been since the beginning with the Americans.
But if Sloan knew the meeting was a trap, why didn't she just...
According to that dossier, a trail of with the recruitment of Dr. Delbrook. And of course, Hunt handed over the plutonium, a CIA narrative that Hunt has snapped. I've got to hand it to you, Ethan. Normally. I'm afraid Sloan's got some questions for her as well. She did, however, grant me the opportunity to bring you in on the condition that I terminate
Going back.
That's why we're taking him back.
Which means that's exactly what you, the widow, would turn us in. Don't you see? This, sir.
Lost them!
In fairness.
Good God, Ethan, don't make this any harder than it already is. I believe I've been given a choice to protect you or the IMF, which is why I'm... Assassin! Erica Sloan's #1 plumber. You go...
Job. No hard feelings.
Accept it, Ethan. I am giving you a direct order. This mission is terminated.
I'm sorry, sir, but you have... In or out?
In.
You all right?
I'll do it my way.
He's gone to the meeting with a copy of you.
Calm down.
Grange rendezvous. I'll know as soon as we leave the building.
No. I'm staying.
Make this so fucking complicated.
I don't understand. There cannot be peace without first a great suffering. The greatest.
The old world order needs dismantling, and we have the tools to dismantle it.
Yes, it is. And when I have what I want...
And you've got. You're only alive today because he didn't have the guts to kill you.
Oh, no hard feelings.
And you were doing so well up until then. And I think this was...
So how'd I do?
I never had a doubt.
We're a team, sir. You're making a mistake.
Recover that plutonium.
That doesn't explain why you gave Sloan the dossier and tried to... Assassin. So where did Sloan get the dossier from?
I have no idea.
I don't appreciate being used, Walker.
Oops.
Nobody move! Nobody move! Weapons down!
Okay,
You
it's
are
okay.
Put
It's all right.
it down!
It's all right.
I thought we had a deal.
Along with Walker.
The plutonium is still out there.
And I don't...
It's all right. Let's just do what she says. The only... No, man down! Man down!
Back to Walker, but he's on the run. You gotta get him. Ethan.
Rest of you turn right.
To my right?
How do I know CIA apostles what difference does it make? I am terrible.
Need circles.
Ethan, did you copy? Left, go left now. I'm working on it. Ethan, he's getting away from you. You're gonna have to go faster. On him. Go straight. Straight. Now? Yes, right. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm...
What are you waiting for?
I'm jumping out a window!
You can't do it, can you? Not until you get your plutonium.
Mark, then watch the old world implode from your dark little cell. If you try to warn her, she dies.
Explosive energy released in World War II.
To disarm it, normally we'd cut the...
And they're both linked by a microwave failsafe, which is accurate to within 1/10 of a second. Then it's started via a remote detonator, which is also a failsafe. We're working on it.
He's married.
No, he was. It's okay, he got it back in one piece. Then he quit the gang. I should have been there. And she would wonder whose watch is going to happen. All because they were good at it, too. Taught it myself.
Why are you telling me this?
Good man. He cares about you more. If you care about him, you should walk.
Coming with you. So how do
One of these in the back of his neck. We removed it in Paris. Seems a possible scandal.
So you planned on that?
Now he's gonna want me there for the end.
On the CIA?
The CIA's been infiltrated. I don't trust anybody outside of this. You'll figure it out. I know you will. And that's where he wants us to go. What's there?
The Nubra River.
Smallpox.
What?
Smallpox.
God.
What is it?
Well, the Nubra River is at the base border of China to India and Pakistan. Understand why Lane wants a medical camp there?
It doesn't matter. All that matters.
System. The remote detonator requires that firing key. If you remove that key...
Plus cut the fuses on both arms. Simple.
Yeah, after the countdown starts.
Wait, just so I've got this clear.
My running days are over.
I'm getting signals all over the place.
We're at a medical camp.
Stay on comms.
Ethan? Is that...
Hey.
This is my husband, Eric.
What a coincidence.
I know.
What brings you all this way? I was finished here, the whole village is inoculated, but,
You're a long way from home.
Yeah, thanks from an anonymous donor, out of the blue. And, he says he's ready to underwrite...
I certainly can.
Yeah, out of the blue.
Out of the blue.
York, never left the hospital. 7 days a week, does still die. Yeah, let it all go. Help where it's needed most.
Thank you. Well, we...
Ground. I'm just sorry you came all this way for nothing.
You're very kind.
Settled.
Sorry.
No one else leaves.
Half a K in that direction.
They're still here.
Don't worry about old Luther.
forget that. We have to evacuate these... Too late! No. Somebody get the detonator. What?
How are we doing, Luther? Tripwires everywhere. I don't have enough hands.
Just wake it.
Julia, you shouldn't be here.
Oh my god.
What can I do? You can fly a helicopter.
Did you say helicopter?
What? A detonator.
I know. I'll get it.
Yeah, he's in a...
Come on, let's do it. Be ready.
Look, Ethan.
I can do this. What do we got here?
Grip.
Got it.
The wire in my left hand.
The black one.
My left.
Take her.
Hold this for me, will you?
Damn it! Get up there!
That's right. Prick.
Whoa! Shit!
Hide it.
That's the point. I know, Lane. If we're looking here.
Turn that screw counterclockwise. Oh, you know. Same old Ethan.
Benji, I found the other bomb. Benji, come in. We're almost at the fuse.
Ilsa, where are you?
When the clock runs out, Ethan Hunter will lose it.
Luther.
Go. That in the green wire next to it simultaneously.
You can do.
Remove that panel and you'll see the power and ground wires for the fuse. Ethan, if you...
Yeah, but how do we know?
He'll get it done. At 2 seconds, we cut.
Wait, why 2? Why not 1?
You want to cut it that... 3,
2. No, don't. It's a miracle that crash didn't kill you, Dr. Thorne. Not long after you left. Right in front of half the Indian army.
No. I'm sorry.
Look at my life. I love. It taught me who I am. It showed me what I.
It was
Nothing happened because you were here. I'm exactly where I should be.
I'm handing Solomon Lane back to... part of our ongoing arrangement. We prefer to keep a low profile.
The ribs. What's the ribs?
I understand now who care about the one life as much as they...
Okay.
You've known.